Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I got a really cool innovation. The NexTool Gemini 13-in-1 electric multi-tool. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. So I wanted to show you this thing. This is a really innovative tool, and I think it might be something that you might be interested in, especially you folks that work with smaller components all day long. But before we begin this, I do want to let you know about one little thing, and then we'll get right into the video. You guys know that I do a lot of videos for freeze-dried wholesalers. They are running a pre-sale again. If you are interested in picking up some ribeye steaks, okay, they have a gigantic order for a client, and they're going to do some overrun for my customers, okay? So if you guys are interested in picking up some ribeye steaks for as much as 20% off, you can do a pre-order right now up until Wednesday, December 14th, okay? You can place your order online using my link down below there, and you will do a pre-order there, and you'll save 20% off your pre-order, okay? So we're going to run for the next 6 days, so you've got to make sure you got that order in. And that's 21, he's doing 21,000 pounds of ribeye steak. So if they sell out before Wednesday, and these pre-sales normally do, you're really going to miss out. So you're able to place your sale. The faster you place it, the quicker you'll get it, because they'll be served in the order they come in on. And I just wanted to let you know about that. Now, this is how it works. You do a pre-sale, right? You order the item, he charges you for the item, and then they make the item. So it takes about 3.5 to 4 weeks to get the items all shipped. That's everybody. Faster you order, faster your item gets shipped, okay? Some of these items, of course, will ship a lot faster because they have some in stock right now. But I wanted everybody to know and be clear that they're probably going to get swamped because their ribeye steaks are amazing. And it is a pre-sale. Use my link down below. Use the code RIBEYE, and you will save 20% off your order. That won't combine with my 15% off, but if you use the link down below and you use the code RIBEYE, you will get the 20% off. So let's get back into the tool here. Don't want to waste your time too much. This is a 10-bit electric screwdriver, pliers, multifunctional EDC tools made of hardened premium steel. It's foldable and it's compact. You know, when this was first pitched to me, I was like, this thing's going to either be gimmicky or it's going to be extremely heavy. Well, let me give you a look at it first here. This is the tool itself. All of your tools are on the outside. That's very, very cool. Your bit driver is right there, and you can either go forward or reverse. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me bring it up to the microphone on me. There. So it's very, very quiet, very, very easy to use. And of course, it is a regular pliers multi-tool. It does have replaceable cutters on it too, which I find very cool. Of course, you can't use the bit driver to take those out. You'll need your own one for that. But definitely very cool. One of the things I wanted to make sure, though, and this is where you'll have your little power stuff in here for that little driver. One of the things I wanted to make sure with this is do the rest of the tools stand up to the actual work. And we're going to test them out. I'm going to show you how this will work. Basically, you're going to take one of these little bits here, and you're going to stick it in here, and it'll look something like that. And then you'll be able to go forward or backward, however you want. You go back or forward with it, and you'll be able to drill stuff out. Now, you get a good variety of bits. Let me just show you really quickly here. You get a really good variety of bits. And this is made for smaller things. I don't want you trying to take off car tires with this thing. This is made for smaller work on smaller devices. But definitely a cool little innovation. The first thing I really want to test out on this is, of course, my favorite, the knife. Now, this thing came out of the box super, super sharp. These are made of 30CR13 stainless steel, okay? It's got a hardness of 51 to 54, okay? Made through high-pressure die casting. It's been polished and sandblasted. You got nice high corrosion resistance on there. That was actually a little piece of my hair on that because I managed to do that. Let's see how sharp this thing is. Let's start off cutting up a $100 bill. Don't worry, guys. It's fake. It's a movie money. You can definitely tell that thing is super, super sharp. I got this as a gag. It's made for TV. Sometimes if you watch TV shows and they show a big pile of money that a drug dealer throws on the ground or whatever, if you look really close, if you freeze it, you'll see that for motion picture only, and props we trust. It's fake. Anyway, the knife is definitely very, very, very sharp. I was able to shave hair off with it. Unbelievably very, very sharp, as you can see by the hair on that. Definitely a sharp knife. All right, next up, we're going to test the can opener. And I have a can over here, and actually Oh, and by the way, the knife is a liner lock. Let me just show you. When you want to close it, you push the liner aside and close it down. The can opener on a lot of these leaves a lot to be desired. So I want to test the can opener. We're going to start off with this can of Chef Boyardee. God only knows how old this thing is. And it is doing its job going around there, cutting the can open. That's pretty cool. Okay. Once you get a rhythm going on this, I don't want to bump the camera, so I'm trying to be conservative here. But as you can tell, it's definitely doing its job. So the can opener works, and of course you have a bottle opener. Very, very simple to use. I don't have a bottle with a cap on it right now, so I really can't test that one, but I'm pretty sure it works. You do have a flathead screwdriver, which seems kind of weird since you have a powered head here, but this flathead screwdriver will allow you to do bigger things, you know, larger screws and such. You also have this guy right here, okay, which is a Phillips head, and allow you to do bigger, larger screws in case they are larger than, say, that tiny little thing there. I have tested this out on some smaller screws on radios, and it really works well. Let's go with our scissors here. Okay, now I'm going to close everything else up here to show you the scissors. Let's see, because normally scissors like this aren't that great. I don't know. That's doing a pretty good job of cutting up prop money. Get in there. There we go. So, yep, definitely works well. And no, I'm not making that much on YouTube that I can cut up $100 bills. So I really, really like it. And it does have a hardened edge here where you could probably use that as a hammer to tap some stuff in if you wanted to. It is very small and very lightweight. I was really surprised that this wasn't going to weigh a ton and wasn't going to be big, ugly, and bulky. Now, one of the complaints I do have is it doesn't have a pocket clip. There is no pocket clip on this, but it does come with a very nice case, okay? And your bits will fit perfectly in the case there, like that. It does come with a charging cable, okay? Very short little charging cable, but that's all you really need. And this is where you'll charge the device on the bottom there, okay? And all in all, it's a pretty neat little system. Now, this is a Kickstarter, okay? And they have met their goal already. So you really won't have to worry about that. Now, the battery inside of this thing, okay? It's equipped with a 230 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium battery. It can do about 500 screws once fully charged. And it can be recharged again by the USB-C. This has 0.2 nanometers of electric torque and 3.0 nanometers of mechanical torque. So you don't have to worry about excessive torque damaging that little motor in there. It'll fit right in your hands. You can pretty much take it anywhere. The next thing I want to test is the pliers. I want to show you the pliers too. Let's open it up. You saw those already, but I wanted to show them to you again with the replaceable tips. One of the things I wanted to do first here was see how well this cuts some wire. Now this is very thin wire, but it's wire that I'd probably be, wow, it just cuts right through it like nothing. That's really, really easy. Very, very cool. Now I got to find all that wire I dropped on the floor, because believe me, I'll find it to step on it. All right. Next up, we're going to do a little twisting with this here. See how well this twists and holds. Yeah, it grips very well. See, it's not slipping out anywhere. We're not sliding or slipping anywhere. That's very cool. All right. Definitely liking that part. Does its job. Comfortable in your hand, I got to say. Very, very well made for what it is. Now, you do have a bunch of tools on here, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you what the tools are carefully, because I don't want to miss anything on it. Of course, you have the needle nose pliers. You do have the regular pliers in the middle here, that little section in the center there. You do have the wire cutter, of course. Now, at the bottom of the wire cutter, you have a heavy wire cutter. Let me show you that up close personal here. You see how your blade is kind of indented at the bottom there? There's a little indentation way at the bottom there. That's your heavy wire cutter, okay? So if you're cutting something that's a little bit big, something like that will help you cut through that. You also have a stranded wire cutter at the bottom here, okay? Not hit the camera. Underneath there, right through there, is your stranded wire cutter that will cut through thick stranded wire. You probably can't see it all that well on the camera, but you get the idea. That's where it's going to cut right through there, okay? Of course, we've shown you the scissors and the shears there. The Phillips screwdriver, the flathead, the can opener and bottle opener, the knife, which is very, very impressive, and the piece de resistance, your little drill bit on the end. Now, another thing you got to be careful with this, okay? I have noticed that when I'm using it as a knife or something, I will activate the motor by mistake, okay? You don't want to do that. You got to be very careful with that. But all in all, I'm really, really impressed with it. I think for something like this, for you know, if you're going to be out and about using it in the wild or whatever, that's perfectly fine. It also comes in handy in an office setting too. Again, that knife is razor sharp. It just cuts through, whoops, cuts through pretty much everything. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. And I was really surprised because normally knives don't come out of the box that sharp. And again, liner lock knife right through there. All right, if you're interested in picking one of these up, I'm going to put the link down below. It is a Kickstarter. You do have to put some, you know, put your money out first for it. And these will be shipping very soon because the Kickstarter has already been fulfilled. So definitely check them out. The link will be down below to check it out. And I'm definitely, you know, I've done NexTools in the past, and I found them to be very, very much worth the money. I think it's worthwhile. I think especially if you work on computers, I can't tell you how annoying it is to sit there with a tiny little screwdriver and pull out those little tiny screws, or radios. I mean, I'm going to be using this for a lot of my radio work. When I have to take the back off of a radio and get inside of it, having all these bits is an awesome option. You got your hex bits, your regular bits. You know, all in all, a neat little assortment of tools. You do have your charger, which I forgot to show you there. And all in all, it's a pretty neat little system. This is the box that will come in. Okay, really, really simple to use. So that is the NexTool Gemini. It's a 13-1 electric multi-tool. You can check out the Kickstarter down below. I will have a link directly to that. Again, this is just something I'm doing for you guys. I'm not making any money off this. This is just a service that I like to bring you guys when I find something that's kind of innovative and cool. This may, you know, take off. It may not. You know, it's all up to what you guys think. I know they have met their funding goals, so they will definitely be selling them, and then we'll be able to test them out in the field more. So expect to see this used in the channel when I have to do little delicate work on things. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check the link for that down below, as well as all our other links. We have our Jace Medical Kit down there. If you're interested in getting antibiotics prescribed to you from a doctor in the United States via a telehealth visit, you can check out Jace Medical. You can get all of your emergency antibiotics from them and not have any questions or worries about, well, where did I get this from? You know, is this the real stuff? Especially today with the fear of getting fentanyl mixed in with things, you definitely want to go with a reputable pharmacy. So check out Jace Medical. You can get my discount code down below to save $10 off it. All right, below that is our Amazon affiliate store. Anything you see in the channel, I will have linked to the Amazon affiliate store. Most of the things. Some things obviously can't be linked because they're not on Amazon. Our freeze-dried wholesale link, we talked about that in the beginning. Again, if you're not interested in getting the ribeye special using the code ribeye with my link down below, what you can do is click that link and shop. If you're interested in stocking up on food, which I'm suggesting you start doing right about now, it's kind of late. Get on that link, check it out, click the link, and you'll save 15% on your order without the pre-order. That's completely separate from the pre-order. All right. Below that is our My Patriot supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com. Check out the links there. We have $250 off a 3-month kit and $50 off a 4-week kit of the food. Excellent way to get started in your preparedness journey. Again, this is an awesome way to, you know, if you have nothing and you're like, I'm watching these prepper videos, I better get going. That's a good way to pop right with a bunch of stuff right there, right at your door. And below that is our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I do have a Thrive video coming up soon, so I want you guys to check it out. We did pick up some more of their special new meals and a little bit of other stuff, and I want to show it to you guys and let you know about the specials. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.